Welcome to the admission policy for IIM Bangalore for the PGP-MBA program of 2025 to 2027. Here is the two-step process that they follow. The first is, of course, the shortlist for VAT and PI. So if you meet the minimum eligibility criteria and if you also meet the cutoff requirement, you will receive a communication from them, and then on the basis of that communication you will have to follow up whatever is given. You will be required to fill a particular form, and then you have to attend that. But on what basis you will receive that shortlist? That's a comprehensive thing, and they have given quite a complex formula to calculate all these things. I've tried to simplify that for you in a very simple language, so take a look at the entire video and you will have fun. The minimum requirement is 50% for 10th, 12th and graduation marks for general candidate and 45% for SC, ST and PWD. And then of course, this is your CAT minimum percentile requirement for each section. Now again, this is just the minimum eligibility. Your actual cutoffs will be higher. Now this is a data which is given in the 2025 document, and the reference is given for the 2024, and the 24th was taken from 23rd, 2022, 2023, 2023. So the point is very simple. These are the minimum cutoffs that have been same since 2023. That is the point. And you should of course have positive raw score in all the sections. They then calculate pre-PI score, which is A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F, which is basically your CAT score, 55% weightage, 10th, 12th, graduation score, work experience and gender diversity, which is 5 for non-male and 0 for males. Let's take a look at this one. Achha, by the way, your gender diversity score is only used for the pre-PI score. It is not used to calculate the final merit list. Let's take a look at the CAT score. They just take 55% portion. Basically, they scale it down to 55% of it, and within that also they have specific weightage assigned to all three sections. So VARC has 19% of the weightage, DILR is 21, QA is 15. So you can see that QA is the least out of the three. Then what do? They calculate the standardized score for each component, 10th, 12th, CAT, graduation, and that score they use. So how do they calculate the standardized score? With the help of this really crazy formula. In this case, this val is the original score that you have gotten, mean is the average score, SD is the standard deviation, which they have not mentioned. So that will be dependent on the applicant pool and so on, and then the maximum weight that is assigned to the component, which is the weight that is assigned, 55% and so on. So just to give you a perspective, very interesting, take a look at that. Let's say your CAT score is 99 percentile and someone has 95 percentile. What will be the difference in that? That's an important thing. So just blah 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 blah. The point is very simple, that if you have a 99 percentile CAT score, then out of the 55 you will get 44 marks. I have taken some fair assumptions here, but if you have a 95 percentile score, then you get 36.67 marks out of 55. So a reduction of 5 percentile is not a reduction of 5 marks here. That's a massive reduction. From 44 you reach 36.67. So every single percentile mark counts. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you with this. And this thing is done for every single component, 10th, 12th, graduation, CAT, work experience. So the point is very simple, give your best. The higher you are, the better you will have the score in this case. Then for 10th, 12th, graduation, work experience, these are the components. You can check, just pause it here and check that out. Just wait, I'm giving you everywhere they're going to calculate the standard score. Within that, work experience is very interesting here. Here, similar to IIM Ahmedabad, after a particular number of months, I think it is 36, then the score is common. So unlike many other institutes, they do not really reduce the score as such in this case. So that's quite an interesting thing. Yes. And the second process is of course final merit list. The final merit list composes of post PI score, which has all these components. Now within that, again, personal interview is the most significant, 40%. Then your CAT is reduced to 25. Instead of 55, it is reduced to 25. Within that, they have given the specific weightage, 8.75 for VRC, DILR 10 and QA 6.25. Other things are not, of too much of consequence, but, of course, these things are. So anyway, these are the important documents that you should have. Within that, interesting thing is that IIM Bangalore requires one document called statement of purpose and 2 reference letters. Reference letters should preferably be from your employer current or past, or from a teacher in an academic institution where you have studied. Very, very important, and you have to provide their emails so that they can receive a link on which they are going to upload this thing. So keep checking your email. All the very best.